OTOMADS Cup quarterfinal. Prize money wise, there is only money for the top 3, so there will be a game for third tomorrow. First place claims $1,600, second place $800, and the third place, the bronze medal, $300. So, as it is, obviously, Orc versus Night Elf, and here we go. Quick start for the OTOMADS Cup today. In the bottom right, we have FoCuS from South Korea. Starting off with a Blade Master, obviously, burrow, and the shop. So no super fast tech, no double burrow tech, everything standard. For Foggy, we have, of course, a Demon Hunter. No surprise here. We have seen a Warden recently against Orc, but that wasn't too successful. He goes with most likely his 21 supply tech. And a super fast tech for Night Elves, that is. But he starts, of course, with a normal creep position here against the Ogre Magi. And is he harassing already? No, just scouting. Scouts the build, so he knows, okay, everything like the ordinary here. And Foggy is one of the 2 players in this world who plays this matchup super aggressive. He didn't deny this one. It was really close. And a Ring of Protection. So he finishes this camp with his Engine of War and the Archer, and runs over right away to be able to steal something, or at least trying to steal something, and keep the Blade Master low to prevent him from reaching level 3, because then he has so much more map control. And I wonder how FoCuS will FoCuS defend this. The first burrow is up, and this is a pretty good timing for Foggy to join this. As you can see, 21 supply for him. The bouncer is here, a little lazy on the job, but in the end, blocking the entrance. So this burrow comes through so far, at least. Oh no, he's sleepy again, but now he's kind of blocked. He doesn't want to go inside the base because he doesn't have a staff yet, and FoCuS is there. There is a Wisp already in FoCuS's base, so whenever the tier 2 buildings are coming, he can staff onto that one, with the Beast Master, of course. Foggy and Sini, they are the masters of this push. And Foggy, with his ping disadvantage, played 2-1 against Lin, which is quite a significant result, I think, playing from the Ukraine against a guy living in China who is the best in the world, or one of the best in the world. Tech halfway through. On the other side, we see an early shop indicating an early staff. And of course, everybody knows what Foggy does in this matchup, so it's not going to be a surprise for FoCuS. These 2 players have met each other several times, in especially Jera Cups and other competition. But so far, FoCuS is defending it well. He's not moving too far out of the map. He is constantly protecting his main base, as you saw. And this continues. I mean, his Blade Master is low, so Foggy is accomplishing something, at least. I mean, just the Ogre Magi is gone. That's it. Level 2, as Foggy is creeping simultaneously here with the Engine of War, and he's trying to get the last hit, and succeeds! Tome goes to the Blade Master, but you can see Foggy on point here today. Tier 2 is about to finish though, so he has to retreat a little bit. I wonder why Foggy is moving here. Ah, for the staff, obviously, and then he turns around, heals up. Oh, actually not a staff. That's surprising. Cleans this one. Where's the Archer? Ah, the Archer is here, and the Beastmaster is there as well. No staff yet. I wonder if he forgot it. FoCuS wanted to intercept him here. Okay, he's buying this staff here. Interesting choice to not staff with the Demon Hunter, but he's quite fast, so it's fine. Staff of Preservation on him, Staff of Teleportation for him, but this push is already delayed with the presence of the Blade Master here, but it's still time to cancel the Beastery and Lodge. But you can see the tiny little holes here. They are protected already. We see the Quill Beast doing damage, and the Demon Hunter is in. Staffing onto the Wisp, and the Spirit Lodge is under pressure. Will most likely fall, but it's good damage against the Demon Hunter. Actually, I'm not quite sure if he can take out both buildings. Blade Master is coming in. Triple damage, quad damage now. But he succeeds. Lodge down. But the Beastery is coming up. The Beast Master is only mana for 1 Quill Beast. TC is out as well. So FoCuS was there. Again, on point with his timings, but he's still level 1. He still lost the Lodge. And Foggy on the other side is taking to tier 3. Going in with a double Ancient of Wind, obviously, just waiting for the Cyclone. The question is, will he be aggressive with his first 2 to 4 talents already? Or will he play defensively? Is it still a Quill Beast? He could step onto it. Is the staff ready? Ah, no, it's not. So, most Night Elves, they're parking their talents in the base until they have Cyclone. That gives the Orc a lot of map control. But you can see that FoCuS is not really able to find him here. He has to creep the TC. He has to get to level 3 here on Ancient Isles. Oh, the Lodge is still not up. Can he get inside? Oh no, he's aiming for the burrow. And that would be huge. If he cancels this burrow, no, not a single walker would be able to make it to the battlefield. Mass repair coming in. There's 2 Quill Beasts though. More and more repair. Another Quill Beast. This should be enough damage. He started the first walker, so we will have Spirit Link, but that's about it. Staff out. End Snare is not ready to cancel this. Foggy with a great early game. And the 2 Quill Beasts, of course, providing a little bit of experience, but actually, he doesn't even kill them. It's not that bad, because he will have a Raider out, he will have End Snare, he will have a Walker out, and he can go for the Adept upgrade. Did he queue it already? No, he didn't. He's super short on Lumber due to this mass repair on the burrow. This is not looking good for FoCuS at all. Foggy pulling all the right strings here. Engine of War in the position to creep further. And the Demon Hunter is making good progress towards level 3. His inventory is not that great, only with the Ring and the Gloves of Haste, plus the 2 staffs. But apart from that, it's looking fairly good. TC still on 1, only finding the heal wards here. Worst thing, of course, would have been the Mana Stone. Worst for Foggy. I mean, we are a little one-sided here. There is a little bias, since Foggy is coming from Europe, and we're all cheering for him in Chinese competition, or Asian competition. Red spot for Foggy as well. Easy creeping here with the first talents, with the first Fury Fire. Reducing the armor by 4, of course. And it is the Book of the Dead. Ah, okay. Upgrade is already gone, so this will be for the shop. Blade Master is finally able to find this one. There's the Hawk. Talon moving into Crow form. Nice little save. Book of the Dead being used to scare this Blade Master away, as there is no Dispel to help in this defense. And to finish this creeping, still 1 Talon lost. And there was a big Dispel, big experience. And what now? TP out by Foggy. Not willing to lose anymore, but he loses this Archer. So, good progress for FoCuS now, finally. He solved his lumber issues, he's going up to 50, but this delayed him. Tinker out. 40 supply for Foggy already, and FoCuS only at 44. Usually, you know, the 10 supply advantage rule that we have for Orcs versus Night Elf. Wind of Illusion can be nice to fake some units and to soak up more damage. So much of agility, very good for a Blade Master that has no damage rolls at the moment. And the first items, you know how this matchup works. The battle for the items is real the entire game. We have 1 heal scroll and 1 invul potion for the Orc already. There's this Orb of Venom for the Demon Hunter, who has a little bit more damage now as well. And this game slows down a bit. And we go into a little creeping phase here. Demon Hunter healed back up. And level 3, so a bit of additional experience for the Beastmaster and Tinker. Good levels. FoCuS is splitting his Raiders to get a little bit more vision. This slows down his creeping, but the TC is 3. Got a Ring of Regeneration, but Master Training is finished. Foggy is ready to fight. If he got a heal scroll here, I think he did not. Only the invul, so the Shockwave will hurt. And there's not too many spots left on this map where FoCuS could expect Foggy. And this is an easy tell here. Pocket Factory is up already, so there will be a few Clockworks and an Illusion. I really like how Foggy is creeping this, not taking damage at all. The main army is far away, so he can't really intercept this. Demon Hunter with... what was the item? Ah, Talisman of Evasion. Is okay if units are surrounded, or heroes are surrounded, they take less damage. FoCuS now preparing this fight. 48 versus 56. Good mana on the talents though. But I don't know why he pulls the creeps here. A little bit of a distraction. What's the Beastmaster doing? Completely out of position. Oh, Foggy, that was a huge mistake, and it could lead to a hero kill. And it does. No Quill Beast in the fight. Big mistake. He knew that the Orc was there. And FoCuS, like a madman, like a rabid Wolverine, going through this army. Second hero dead. There's no Staff of Preservation, only the Staff of Teleportation. Oh, nice Cyclone here to save him, but the Raiders are there. And what a horrible fight for the Ukrainian. Everything went well for him, but this game looks lost already. It's Night Elf with talents, though. They can always come back if they lose fights, but only with the Demon Hunter. What is he supposed to do? No shockwaves here, though. A few mana burns on the walkers to do at least something. And FoCuS is playing this very, very careful. Not overextending, not running into this choke too much. And there's nothing to block. The Tinker is gone, the Pocket Factory is not there, the Quill Beast is not there, the Beastmaster is not there. So there's free reign for FoCuS. He's doing... Like, Foggy is doing some damage, but now he's storming through. More talents fall, one after another. And this looks like the GG already. There's an Invo Potion, and he's trying to stab out with a crit. He could kill him. No. Not possible, but he lost the majority of his army. The Tinker is still not back. Oh boy. How can this happen? Why did he move the Beastmaster there? And that was like the downfall of it all. Well, the beginning of the downfall. Double level 4. He got so much experience in this fight. It is up to 62 supply already. And there's more dispels here. Cyclone won't do too much against these walkers. And now, Foggy, what do you have to offer? There's one Moonwell with a little bit of juice. The other ones are all empty. He has the help of the Ancient of War. The Beastmaster is back. The Tinker is coming soonish, but he is level 2, so that takes time as well. Cyclone on the TC. Where's the wave? He doesn't have the mana, so you don't have to be careful about that. But yeah, the talents, they are well protected here, so they might be able to kill a few raiders. But again, FoCuS not overcommitting, switching to the Moonwell targets here to keep him supply stuck. But this Demon Hunter damage is quite significant. Looked like a few misses there, actually. And level 2 Quilby summons it immediately. Invo Potion on the Demon Hunter. He was able to save that before. Another Raider down. He will not be able to prevent the Tinker, but he's stuck! Oh no! Oh, actually, he's able to walk out as it seems. He won't take much damage from this, that's for sure. Blade Master and TC constantly cycloned. And this is the perfect position for Foggy, honestly. It is nighttime now, so he's regenerating a little bit of moon juice, but FoCuS will have a second coming. With his... He lost... Actually, he lost a lot. If the Demon Hunter gets to 4, he's super tanky. Beastmaster has a potion. Demon Hunter has a potion. As long as those heroes are alive, Night Elf can still fight. FoCuS is not doing anything spectacular, like no Wyvern. Nothing, and he's retreating now. It should be a great opportunity for an expansion, but I don't see a peon moving out. It's just normal reinforcements. And he sees it now. Invo Potion and Heal Scroll on his Blade Master still. He's switching the Raiders away from his army again, and continues to creep now. The 2 mercenary camps are still up for grabs. Foggy is gathering forces, but only now his Moonwell is finished, so there's gonna be a massive supply advantage again for FoCuS. And he got the best item in the game for Orcs, Scourge, Bone Chimes. Hallelujah. He's always poking into the base and getting some information of how well Foggy is doing. And Foggy is scouting for the expansion, where FoCuS is building a new Great Hall now. He can easily afford it. But can he protect it? I'm pretty sure he can. This is a good Night Elf position, though, in this choke. He can push with Ancient Protectors, obviously, but maybe an Ancient of War up front to seal this gap even further. I mean, the Pocket Factory will be there as well. The heroes will block, so this is not bad, but FoCuS with shop control as well. Claiming the spot here. And FoCuS engages immediately. Behind this expansion, the first shockwave was pretty bad, but he was in a rush because the Demon Hunter was there. So a little damage is better than no damage. Beast mode enabled, going for the Demon Hunter, but he can pack a punch. That's no problem for him, as it seems. The talents there, they are suffering so hard from these Raider attacks, not protected by the heroes at all. Demon Hunter out of the fight, and that's exactly what FoCuS wanted. Tinker is low as well, gets the kill on the Walker though. How well are the talents doing? Not too well. He's microing okay-ish into that choke, so not more than 3 raiders are able to attack them. Tinker gets a heal scroll. And Foggy is doing quite well. Heal scroll being used again. That was the final one, I think. There's still potions on the Demon Hunter. Nothing on the Beastmaster and TC anymore. More reinforcements coming from the main. I mean, this is a decent position as the reinforcements are coming in quick, but the Talons are losing more and more of their HP. And seemingly, FoCuS is losing nothing. There's so many hurt units, but he just can't get a kill. Demon Hunter in the north is falling, double level 5. And yeah, this is over. Foggy taps out, and this Beastmaster kill cost him the game, honestly. On the left-hand side of Ancient Isles. Before that, everything went well. Everything was according to plan. He cancelled a building, a lodge. He cancelled the burrow. The burrow was actually bigger, I guess. But yeah. Losing your hero, then losing the second hero, losing the entire fight. And that's how you end up. One map close to being eliminated as FoCuS takes the lead, but it's Foggy's map choice now, and he wasted no time. It's Amazonia, the obvious pick for Foggy here. We have a first donation here on the stream. Thank you, Bishonen88, for the $5 donation. Wenn prahlerische Piraten pikanten Piratenbraten braten, wird pikanter Piratenbraten von prahlerischen Piraten gebraten. Sorry, man. I'm pretty good with tongue breakers. One little hiccup, but apart from that, I think it's fine. I have no idea how to translate it, though. Thank you, Nerto, coming in with a 14-month subscription as well. Best 14-month ever. Thank you so much. We have a long-ass day of Warcraft here. We have 4 quarterfinals of OTOMADS, and afterwards, we have the first day of the GCS Euro qualifier with Foggy. Again, he has a very long day himself. With Effect, with Cash, with Orc Worker. This is gonna be good. Czechia is coming in. Effect, as I said, Scud. So the top 8 Europeans will battle for 1 spot for China later today. First time I can take a look into the chat. 880 viewers after map 1. That's pretty damn dope. What accent does Neo have? I think a little German is in there, but I hope I do fine. So, second game starts here. Whoosh. Amazonia it is. So, not the best time to take a look at the chat actually, but whatever. Here we go, map number 2. So, the good thing about Amazonia is obviously the distance between the 2 bases. Foggy's push works even better than on AI, and it worked already pretty well on AI. Normal build for FoCuS so far. Late shop. You can easily creep the laboratory before. This will be the thing for both players here, I guess. So, slow early game. Again, and then Foggy will basically do the same thing that he did on AI. Creep a little, get an item, rush over, and annoy. The Blade Master was level 2 for such a long time. I mean, until the Beastmaster lost in the end. And of course it's Demon Hunter and Blade Master, no surprise here. But if he's able to do it again, or to play the way he played on AI, that looks good for him on this map. FoCuS played some proxy tier 2 buildings, like positioning the lodge here or the beastery here, to prevent Foggy from cancelling them, or to have just a backup.
Players' forces are under attack.
I think the criticism in chat is pretty fair. Would love to get some feedback. Send me your feedback to neo@backtowarcraft.com. Always trying to get better, and let me know what you like, what you don't like. And I can improve on that, or try to improve on that. So, Ring of Protection is actually decent in this scenario, I guess, because the Blade Master will hit him a lot, the Grunts will hit him a lot, so a little bit more protection, like 12% of effective HP. It's not too bad, and more HP here as well, so you got 2 items relatively quickly. Blade Master on the other side found the perfect item as well, Gloves of Attack. And a circlet. So the +8 is nice. 75 HP more. And this time the bouncer is there. Ooh, very close to being trapped there. Yeah, but he wanted to bait that. He knew that the Blade Master was around. There's no opening here. Looks a little like it, but it's fine. So again, he can't get the burrow at the early stages, so FoCuS will have a few more grunts out. Foggy is moving his Engine of War to the next creep spot, which will, of course, be this one. And the shop. And the Moonwells. Normal tech for Foggy. Normal tech for FoCuS as well. So the first harassment didn't work. But we saw how well he did it on AI with the Beastmasters, so don't worry. But yeah. FoCuS in a decent position here, I guess, winning the first map. Even if he loses this one, he still has map choice on map 3. And then he can maybe go for Twisted, if it's not vetoed. And Twisted is always great. Nice little last hit battle, but Foggy gets it. So the ping can't be that bad, or Foggy just got so used to it that he just anticipates the delay.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's closing in on tier 2. But this is what Remo and I criticized a lot recently, and this is what FoCuS is not doing. Usually the orcs are so greedy and like craving for experience that they move away from their main base. And this is what the Night Elves exploit heavily. But if you hang around your base and get a like tiny creep spots, you can also go for the Murlocs here. Then you're able to close those gaps in your base, as FoCuS is doing, even the little ones, so the Quillbeast can't enter. The only entrance is here. The lodge is well protected. Beastmaster is out. And he has the 2 staffs. So, Quillbeast is moving in, sees, damn! This is not how I wanted it. Oh, perfect block again. This push is already delayed. It's heavily delayed, actually. He's still trying to get in somehow. But I think this lodge is safe. Oh, nice! Summons the Quillbeast here. And so at least the Demon Hunter is in. He took a lot of damage in game 1. This time it's a little better. Cancels the lodge immediately to not lose too much resources and get lumber stuck again. Or low on lumber again. But that's about it. Beastery again coming through. And he's ready with the repair. Like, no chance without the Demon Hunter to knock it down. Tier 3 on the way, talents are coming. Of course it would be ideal to attack the main base with talents, but you can't really do it since Ensnare is coming in too fast. And then you just lose all of them.
Forces are under attack.
Aura first, no experience yet. Engine of War is in position but refrains from starting this creep as he knows that the Orc is right around the corner. So, Foggy, pedal of the metal. And creeping time now. This is not how he wants to play. A lot of tomes of agility for him, so the Demon Hunter is actually better than normal. I think +3 already on him. How far along is
forces are under attack.
The big thing is delaying Spirit Link to delay creeping, and of course the Dispel. So without Dispel, if Foggy finds the time, to fight with Cyclone against like 1 or 2 walkers. That's nice. Also, all the time that you can't build walkers, they don't have time to gather their mana points. So they have less to spell. Master scouting this. Level 3 for him. Level 2 Windwalk. Level 2 TC. Level 3 will be quite hard on this map, but this is a good time for a creep check maybe. Is he still in Windwalk? Yes. It's not expiring here, so of course he's aiming for the Rock Golem, but no. Now he exposes it himself, or he exposes himself. And with illusions, he's going in, but this is of course the real Blade Master. Who gets the Rock Golem? Speed Scroll being used. Foggy is losing quite a few. Oh, wave was a little too early. Beastmaster will get level 2 here and the Potion of Greater Healing. He might be able, or forced to use it, but no, uses the Town Portal, loses another one. And again, this fight does not go well for Foggy. Down to 35, and this is the danger when you leave your base before Cyclone. Foggy always does it, and now he got punished for it. It was quite obvious, but good scouting from FoCuS as well. Close to level 3 TC. This is way faster than normal. Replenishment? Okay, that's sweet. After a cast to heal up. Cast after a fight. Replenishment potion. I always drink replenishment potions after a cast. No Tinker yet. Is this supply stuck? No. That's weird. Like, this Tinker is really, really late. He didn't have the resources for it. So absolutely no chance for Foggy to take a fight, but I love what FoCuS is doing. Splitting his army, the Raiders storm in from the north, ready to throw the end snares. And with like 2 or 3 talents and snare, he forces the fight, because he can't really give them up. Even bringing in peons into this fight, Spirit Link is applied, Master Training is done though. And here's the Tinker. So with Master Training, no invul, no heal scroll. Is this your timing, Foggy? Seems like it. 50 supply only for the Orc. 44 for Foggy. It's alright. When will FoCuS break upkeep? The burrow is finished. He has 500 gold. So it could be time. The purchase. Heal scroll. Alright. No invul. Heroes are in danger, especially the Tinker, as he is so squishy. FoCuS got a Forest Troll Berserker. Got the Lionheart of Stormwind. How much mana is there? 2 dispels each. And the first Fury Dragons. He has them gold now for an invul, and not getting it. But this position is nice. I mean, it's still far open, but this is normal on Amazonia, that the Raiders can attack almost everywhere. But as long as he has the shop, he can buy scrolls in the fight, which will help him. The calm before the storm here, and it could be the storm into the semi-final for FoCuS. Foggy and FoCuS are also invited for the Color Cup that will start next week. Another tournament for around $3,000. Oh, $6,000, I guess. A very big one. This one is for 3K. FoCuS could start the creep, but that is super risky. First shockwave was nice. Of course, level 2 already. FoCuS is creeping with the TC. Was great. As necessary. Now, they both have like 3.5. And Foggy is leaving his position at the shop. Getting closer to FoCuS's base. This is... I don't know if I like this. Second shockwave hits a lot as well. Blade Master is in. No Cyclone. Here we go. A little slow with the fingers here. Dispel is coming in against the walkers. Really good. Burns a lot. So there's not too much Dispel. And he has to choose what to Dispel and when. First Invo Potion pop to get rid of the talents here. But he's moving them around. Raiders are not able to find them. And a lot of stuff is dropping for FoCuS so far. Walkers are on attack, but there is a lack of damage, certainly. in Foggy's army. But everything looks still healthy. One Invo Potion remaining. Beastmaster takes care of the walker, but nice ethereal form. He's hacking and slaying on the TC, man. Is he able to kill him there? Looks like FoCuS is not at all microing. And he just loses the TC. What is going on? Foggy on the other side is losing a lot of his army. But that was, yeah, not able to run away, actually, or not microing here. But can he turn it around? He needs to constantly cyclone the Blade Master, otherwise this fight will flip back in his face. But the time for Cyclone is over now. Big heal potion used on the Demon Hunter. Can those 3 heroes do it alone? Oh, excuse me, 2 heroes, as the Tinker got stabbed out. There is no TP. He has to continue fighting here. This is Foggy's tournament life on the line. New talents for more Cyclone. He still has a few in the back. But I think the Demon Hunter can clean this up. And for Orcs it takes forever to get their army back. Need to take a look in the base how many units he saved. There is a walker coming in. He's dropping lower and lower. There's 3 walkers. Well saved here. Really well done. Only 2 raiders. Foggy wants to push forward. It's a miracle that he survived this fight, actually. And the Tinker is back. Full mana. And the TC is not coming back from the altar. He needs a pocket factory though, I guess. There we go. With this pocket factory, the altar is for sure dead. Or not dead. It's actually not living, but... Is he not... Is it not enough? He's getting rid of the repair. It's super duper close. Mass repair by FoCuS, but I guess he got it and the TC is coming back, man. That was a mistake by Foggy to not fully committing to this altar. And now the massive area of effect waves are coming back. He uses the first one. 6 talents hit. And that was Foggy's chance here, I guess. Maybe even get a zapper to blow it up. I mean, there was no defense at all. Ah, the raiders were there, right? The raiders were positioned here, so they could have intercepted it. What a back and forth between the two. They're actually equal in supply. And a little bit of harassment to slow down mining. Both players are gathering their troops again. Level 4 on the Demon Hunter, no signs of an expansion. This is so amazing for the level 2 evasion. Such a big mischance now. Level 3 on the Beastmaster already. Foggy's heroes are well leveled. There is level 4.5 on the Blade Master though. He killed a lot of units and he got solo experience when the TC was dead. There's no clarity running on this TC. Also no mana potions. So this might be a good timing for Foggy. He has an invul. He has 2 invuls and a heal scroll. Inventories for the orcs are empty. All he had left was his heroes, man. And again, it's a little choke. This is, I think, the best position Foggy can fight in. There are Murlocs here. So, Hawk for detection, Will Beast for damage, Pocket Factory, summoned. He wants this fight. Shockwave was okay. That was his last one. But he got a clarity from the shop. Blade Master is... Ah, there he is. Three damage at the moment. Foggy from range. Okay, he got a heal scroll and an invul. He's safe. Does he have a town portal now? No. Foggy again, super greedy. There's quite a lot of Cyclone. They are fresh, these talents. How much dispel is there? Foggy, I guess, has no wisps here this time. That's a little bad. Pocket Factory almost expired. He's going for the Tinker right away. Swaps the Invul Potion over. This is the Invul Potion on the Blade Master. Level up for the TC, but only level 4. Raiders are falling. Decent position for the talents here. Level 2 for the Tinker. Saves him a little longer. And the Beastmaster again, hacking and slaying on these walkers. FoCuS is losing a lot of raiders and not killing too many talents in return. Tinker is dead though. Oh, actually, Cyclone saves him and the heal scroll as well. But that was last chance for him. But he had the staff. Oh, that's bad. No staff possible here. And now these walkers are putting in some serious damage. And again, it's basically heroes versus orc army, but only 2 raiders left. The walkers against the heroes, they don't do too much. So as long as the raiders are gone, I think that's fine for Foggy. Level 4, and now we have the magic hawk against these walkers. If this Beastmaster survives a little longer, and he has a town portal. Again, as long as they're trading equally, I think this is a good position for Foggy. If they're on the same supply, it's all good, and there's not too much mana left on these walkers. So, the thing is, if you kill only one type of units, like Foggy did with raiders, FoCuS can't use the 2 production facilities to get back to 50 supply. He has to wait for every single raider, then get another raider. This takes a lot longer. And he has enough walkers already. He doesn't need to produce more. But I think this hawk has great value now. Of course he can be sniped and all, but especially if walkers are running away in ethereal form, you can just hunt him down. Because he's so fast. TC has 1 shockwave if he's not getting burned. Blade Master is 5 though. High critical strikes coming in. That's exactly what I mean. Did he cancel something? No, I don't think so. He's waiting for the invul to be available. Oh, he got it already. Tinker is coming back. And he's 2nd now. Of course, Foggy is holding on to dear life. Staff is coming with the clarity. This will be 3 pocket factories. The only thing that worries me about FoCuS is no heal scroll and no mana potion. I think on these levels you should definitely run around with a mana potion on your TC. But on the other side, it's not an overwhelming mass of talents. They have good mana though. Mana bars, by the way, not available if you are an observer in the game. But this will change once the PTR features go live. Rock Golem 3. This is closer to 5. Second. What was the item? Big healing. Alright, decent. Again, 3 damage on the TC, and that was the only shockwave. Does Foggy have the forces though? It's 50-50. It looks like the Night Elf army is way smaller than the Orc army. Nobody's breaking upkeep. 1,000 gold remaining. Foggy, of course, with the free expansion, he doesn't have to commit to this fight. All he has to do is establish his expansion over there. He doesn't have Nature's Blessing. Should be timed for that soon. Expand and prevent FoCuS from expanding himself. FoCuS has to invest a lot of gold into items. I don't really know if he has the resources to expand, honestly. This can be harassed so well with Quillbeast and Pocket Factory and a Staffing Demon that I think a final push should be FoCuS's thing. Trying to kill the Expo. Bracers here, meh. Nature's Blessing is coming. 150 gold remaining. A little bit more for FoCuS. He is breaking upkeep though. He's not waiting at all. And I think he wants to put the nail into Foggy's coffin. Always impressive how well he does in tournaments that are... Oh, that chocolate was bad. Gets a killer. That tournament that are hosted on Chinese servers. Master spell being used already. Does he have that much mana? This one's empty. This one's kind of empty. It's not too many dispels. But the position is good for the Raiders. He is searching for the Demon Hunter right away to force the invul. He was a little out of position. The Cyclone's coming in though. Dispel on the Blade Master at least. He's aiming for the heroes only. At least with his Blade Master. But he still has the Beast Mode going on. He can be Cycloned again only now. But wow, this is so much damage from those level 3 critical strikes. 200 and more. The Talons though in a great position now. Protected from the Raiders. Demon Hunter is back in the scenery as well. We have more heal scrolls in. So the Beastmaster is surviving and he might be able to get this Tauren Chieftain. Does he want to commit to it? Oh, he has to TP. That was nice. FoCuS stays alive. But Losing the town portal. No gold anymore. He is down to 70. He didn't start an expo. He's in no position to start an expo. And this Tree of Eternity is walking over to make sure that Foggy is getting steady gold income. And then he can trade all the time. Still 360 gold for Foggy. It's looking good for him. On his map. He has to win this. Or he's out of OTOMADS. OTOMADS.com, by the way. If you want to check out our beloved sponsor here. That shockwave was okay. No invul potion on the blade. And I love that Foggy is taking possession of this shop. Only a healed scroll. Long distance mining doesn't work because there are still creeps with the ensnare. And he's losing quite a few units to that. So, invul, heal scroll. Invul here, and Beastmaster is a target though. And we have a level 5 TC. With only one wave. If Foggy is able to burn the TC immediately, there's no area of effect. And then he has a good shot. It's looking good for him anyway though. Only 42 supply. If he gets... Oh. This could be bad. This could be real bad. Super open space. I can't even... I can barely see forest here. But FoCuS is too afraid of the Cyclone. And with that positioning here, that shockwave was nice. Well, it was the last one. And he's going for the TC again. This could lead to a lot of kills. Oh, I don't know if Foggy isn't overcommitting here. We need more Cyclone, especially against the Blade Master. Where is it? There we go. Dispelled immediately. Heal Scroll being popped as well. But that was the last remaining item. He's going for the Blade Master. Mana Burn almost kills him. 2 HP save. Oh my god. What a save by FoCuS. But what's it worth? He doesn't have gold anymore. Not for a potion. Only for heal cells. And that will take forever. The TC is almost surrounded there. He is super tanky. He might be able to fight out of this. But in the end, he will die sooner or later. Foggy a little hectic here, bringing the fight closer to the Orc army, but the Blade Master cannot fight at all. He's not in Windwalk, he's not protected, he can't run away. So many misses! What the hell was that? And the TC is surrounded again. This must be the GG, no area of effect anymore. And the Blade Master single target damage is falling as well. 2 against 1, unfair fight for the Blade. Down he goes, no heroes anymore. Foggy stays alive and equalizes this series on AZ. Whoo, that was close. That was close, man. And good resiliency by Foggy, losing a lot of his units in every single fight. And fighting basically with only his heroes. But he played it well. Didn't take any unnecessary fights, I feel. He always knew what he was doing. And so that's the equalizer. 1-1. Thank you very much, Ace Ventura, for €1 donation. It's not much, but I love Back to Warcraft. I will subscribe as soon as possible. Every single bit helps, man. Thank you very much for your contribution. Jenna Tolls with a, I think, $4 donation. Thank you very much for that. Don't listen to the haters. Just shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Of course, man. But some haters can be great feedback. So I always try to talk to people who don't like me to send me feedback so I can try to improve on it. I don't mind haters at all. I'm used to that. I'm doing this for 9 years, 10 years almost. And I mean, if one guy has criticism, I have nothing against that. I love criticism. If it's well done. We have Hotfix Guru is gifting a sub to our bot. Thank you. Muddy Mudbot says thank you as well. That's a nice gesture of you, man. That's really sweet. And we have Twisted Meadows as our next map. The most unique map in Orc vs. Night Elf. But there's another sub coming in. Thank you, Steven, for 5 months of resubbing. And of course you get replay packs as soon as we're finished with the cast. If it's proper feedback, then they are not haters. I can still take some stuff from insults and work on that. It's fine. So all the streamers are coming in. Foggy is ready, and FoCuS is ready as well. We say goodbye to the first player here in the playoffs. We started with 8. After this map, it will only be 7, and we have our first semi-finalist. Will he come from the Ukraine and be a Night Elf, or will he come from South Korea? And he's an Orc. We FoCuS then. The winner of this will face a human, either TH or Romantic. And we've seen epic battles of Foggy between Foggy against those two. It's a solo cast today. We've seen epic battles of Foggy versus Romantic. We've seen epic battles of Foggy versus TH. That was all offline though. Well, against Romantic, he killed him quite a few times. Romantic was so desperate that he went for tier 1 tower push against Night Elf, which doesn't really work on, like, if it's not Echo Isles and not with a Tinker, Naga, whatever. So, game 3, we see the players once again. And we are on Twisted Meadows, as I said. And the final game starts now. FoCuS not spawning in the upper left, where it's the easiest to trap the Golem. Still doable though. On the other side, Foggy is starting, as it seems, with the Huntress Hall build. Who did he face recently on this map, where it was kind of close? Ah, damn, we have the HP bar box. Sorry about that. Can't do anything against it though. Normal build by FoCuS. Again with a late shot, but he won't be skipping it, therefore TM is just way too big. So yeah, Huntress opening is slower, of course. And you have more meat in your army, so that's fine. 1,300 viewers already, and the first set is not even over. Thank you very much. What the hell is up with these Brussels sprouts? Is that a new meme that I'm not aware of? I'm not aware of any memes, by the way. So, sorry about that. Is he, like, it's still no Huntress build, right? Like, there's no Huntress Hall, he's still, okay, he doesn't have enough lumber. So many Wisps queued, but that's normal for Huntress build. We just joined this game early, I feel. Oh, 2 burrow! Not that uncommon on Twisted. Just to be able to creep more. But it's FoCuS. Usually he always techs 1 burrow. So also his early game is a little slower, and he doesn't know what his opponent is doing, as he didn't. Okay, the scout is here, but he's scouting counterclockwise, which is not that great. So, Huntress Hall, Engine of War. Until then, Demon Hunter has to do all the work, and there's not going to be too many creep spots where you can find him. FoCuS is playing this really passive, not going for the tome creep. I think he's expecting Foggy here. Okay, then, yeah, he knew. How did he know the starting position? Maybe he just assumed it. He scouts this one. Foggy's not there. He scouts everywhere and can't find Foggy. This is a good opening already for the Night Elf, evasion creeping. But on the other side, Foggy is not able to find him as well, so we play Ring Around Twisted Meadows. Yeah, quite a fast tech though, right? How far are we? 250? 250 tech and Huntress is nice. Which UI? Ah, thank you.
A town is under
yes,
siege.
it's working again. FoCuS forcing a little repair. The Demon Hunter is there, can prevent this. With the first 2 Hunters out, Foggy kind of has map control, because the Orcs can't really fight against them. Hunters are too fast. And they don't do that much damage to Hunters, or the Grunts don't do that. The question is, what is Foggy's plan on tier 2? Talents again? Mass Dryads? A mix of both? An Engine Protector push? An Engine of War push? We've seen so much here on this map that we can't predict it at all. Could also see a keeper at tier 2. Shot finishes only now. Tech halfway through. Starting around the same time. As long as you can keep up with the tech of the orcs as a Night Elf, you're fine. But you really want Cyclone as early as possible, obviously.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a war mill. Is he that convinced that Foggy will tower push now that he saw the Huntresses? Oh, he will tower push. 4 Wisps. They will morph into Ancient Protectors now and focus with the right calls. This will take some time until he gets the watchtowers up, though. They have great range, but they will only be tier 2. So with talents, you can knock them down quite easily. And I like what Foggy is doing here. Will the replays be released to subs? Yes. Yesterday I didn't have time, but today I'm gonna do it. Speed Scroll being used to kill that grunt. Every single unit that he saves now is worth 1,000,000 gold. Is Nature's Blessing coming already? There we go. Nice. So all he has to do is heal up, wait a little, and push into this. These 3 coming, no lodge yet, and the Warmel is up. Obviously, if you expect this, you go for a Shadowhunter second. A little bit more experience, it should be enough for level 2, if it's not elastic here somewhere. And it's not. Does he have a time for the big one? I don't think so, man. 2 grunts are already hurt. He has 4 heal cells, he needs it. Beastmaster second.
A player's forces are under attack.
The bar will never go away, unfortunately. I know that works sometimes, but there's differences in these bugs. The Ents are marching forward. 4 Ancient Protectors on their way. Do we have a tower yet? No. By a lodge. There's also no burrow really in range. The Blade Master is far away, only critical strike. Of course, he wants as much experience on the Shadowhunter as soon as possible. Foggy has repair as well. 3 Hunters, 2 Quilbies, and the shop coming up. I like Foggy's position so far. But FoCuS is really, really good. FoCuS is really good in defending tower pushes. If this doesn't work, Foggy is pretty much screwed. Is he backing this up somehow? No, it's just Hunters. No Engines of Wind or anything. But it's 4 APs. No level 2 Shadowhunter. I am pretty sure he went for Q Wave first. Desperately trying to get some levels. Demolishers are coming. He needs this.
Player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he gets this burrow. FoCuS is supply stuck already. Can he kill the catapult fast enough? He can always send Quill Beasts. He can always send his Demon Hunter. So far, it does look good. But the catapult is out. It's not focused. But look at this area of effect. There is repair by 3 Wisps. But the siege damage is too much. It's okay if he loses 1. Everything is hurt. Nice block by the Demon Hunter. Foggy man playing this really well. And the first walker is dry and dead. Oh, nice dodge. Really well done. That's what I mean. The Quill Beast poking onto this Demolisher. The Blade Master is hurt. The Shadowhunter is hurt. And the shop is gone. He bought a potion, but that's about it, man. The heroes are trapped. He's trying to ensnare FoCuS now. But the Demon Hunter is... Oh, it's only level 1, so there's no evasion here. Can he kill the hero? FoCuS? I don't think so, man. Everything is under pressure. FoCuS is about to be eliminated. His Shadowhunter falls. And the remaining damage goes onto the Blade Master. That was his last potion. The second Demolisher does not see the light of day, really. The economy is crippled, and this AP push actually works. If he takes too much damage, there's still a shop in the back. He doesn't have a stab. Oh, is he losing the Demon Hunter? I think that's fine. If not... Oh man. If he's losing this game now, It's only level 1 Demon Hunter. He will be back in no time. But the Beastmaster is super low as well. On mana, I mean. So he can't go for more Quill Beasts. But FoCuS doesn't have much income at all. Shadowhunter is back. Serpent Wards would be quite okay, I feel. Where is the Demon Hunter?
Players' forces are
coming.
under attack.
But that's the only thing that keeps FoCuS in this game at the moment. Jubei, the Blade Master. He's not supply stuck anymore, that's good. But everything that he builds will be killed by Foggy instantly. He's cancelling the healing. That's super nice with the Quill Beast. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Repair is coming in. He always protects his Wisp. Like if he doesn't have to repair, he sends them back. Of course, FoCuS doesn't want to give this up. There's 1,500 bucks on the line on this tournament, but now he sees no chance anymore, and Foggy is in the semi-final of OTOMADS Cup. Great performance here after struggling on game 1. Actually, game 1 was great, but this hero focus thing ruined him the game. Very solid performance on Amazonia. Great tower push here on TM, even though FoCuS was prepared with a Shadowhunter, with a War Mill. Wasn't enough. Perfect execution. And therefore, a deserved semi-final for the young Ukrainian. That means he is 1 win away from prize money. And once again, we have to keep in mind that Foggy is playing from the Ukraine on a Chinese server against Asians. That was a cool start with this Night Elf versus Orc. That was the first game of the day. We have more for you in store in our OTOMADS Playoff Day 1. And this is what we have. Foggy in the semis. TH versus Romantic is next. 1-0 versus Lucifer to follow that up. And Lin versus Lawlight, another Night Elf Orc to close the day. For the Chinese part, at least. Because we have, after this tournament, more action in the GCS European Qualifier number 1. Day 1. Foggy playing there, Hawk playing there, and a few others. So, we go into a small little break. As this day is so long, we will prepare for the Human Mirror to appear. And then we'll be right back here at Back to Warcraft. Don't go anywhere. We're back in 5.